Hi, I'm Jen Dalton from Good Morning Cincinnati on Local 12, and I am so excited to celebrate the 50th anniversary of a local organization that is near and dear to my heart, the Friends of NorthKey. In any other year, we would be seeing each other, getting together in person, eating a nice meal, and having great conversations, celebrating this great achievement with a grand party. But unfortunately, of course, due to COVID-19 and those concerns, we have had to be real flexible this year, obviously. So we're going to celebrate the Friends of NorthKey's 50th anniversary in a virtual way together. If you don't know much about the Friends of NorthKey, let me share with you a little bit about my friends. In 1970, a small group of Northern Kentucky community leaders joined together and founded the Friends of Comprehensive Care for a simple but powerful purpose: to foster an enlightened attitude with the goal of reducing the stigma associated with seeking treatment and services for mental illness, substance abuse, and developmental and intellectual disabilities. 50 years later, the Friends of Comprehensive Care, better known today as the Friends of NorthKey Community Care, continue to foster, promote, and implement community actions that improve upon the well-being of individuals and families challenged with mental illness, substance use, and disabilities that are served by the local community mental health center, NorthKey Community Care. Now, in the early years of the Friends, they sponsored local charity events, fashion shows, game nights, and galas with special guests like Nick Clooney, Celeste Holm, Phyllis Diller, Robert Goulet, and others. They held events at iconic venues like the Beverly Hills Supper Club, Fort Mitchell Country Club, receptions, and many, many more. Now, with the help of all the funds raised at these events, donated to fund the expansion of mental health and disability services in Northern Kentucky, including constructing a gym at the inpatient psychiatric hospital for adults and children with mental illness to be able to participate in recreational and therapeutic activities, construction of apartment homes for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, picnic shelters and tables for patients and clients to use for outdoor events, and countless others. Now, for over 30 years, the Friends have held their annual Apple Blossom Brunch, and it has become one of the largest fundraisers of the year for the Friends. And although we're not able to gather in person this year, we sure hope that you can participate in the Friends online auction through betterworld.org, being held from September 10th through the 19th. Visit the website on your screen to participate in this exciting online auction. The auctions are always great. By participating in this year's Friend online auction through betterworld.org, your contributions will be used by the Friends to purchase items and host events like purchasing therapy toys, books, art supplies, backpacks, and school supplies for children and adolescent clients experiencing behavioral health concerns, purchasing appointment calendars and medication boxes for adults experiencing homelessness, supply snacks, drinks, and supplies for patients involved in therapeutic rehabilitation, intensive outpatient programs, substance use groups, and other groups, mental health and substance use services. Hosting a Halloween party with a magician and a Christmas party with Santa bringing gifts for children and families involved in child case management services. Donating funds to provide meals to families during the holiday season, providing winter clothing, shoes, and other necessities to patients in need, sponsoring a baby shower for expecting mothers involved in NorthKey's substance use prevention program, as well as many other items and events to help reduce the stigma associated with seeking mental illness treatment, substance use, and developmental disabilities. Your support this year in this online silent auction will truly make a difference in the lives of children, adults, and families in our communities who are currently experiencing the great challenges that come from mental illness, substance use, and developmental disabilities. To give you some additional insight on the history of mental health and disability services in Kentucky and across the country, I would now like to introduce the current president and CEO of NorthKey Community Care and one of the many supporters of the Friends of NorthKey, Dr. Owen Nichols.
Hello, my name is Dr. Owen Nichols. I'm the president and CEO of NorthKey Community Care. I want to thank Jen Dalton from Local 12 for serving as our Master of Ceremony. Jen is a faithful supporter of NorthKey, and we greatly appreciate her efforts to support our mission of transforming lives and communities through excellence in mental health, substance abuse, and developmental disability services. Welcome to the 50th anniversary celebration of the Friends of NorthKey. NorthKey Community Care is the regional community mental health center providing mental health, substance abuse, and developmental disability services to the Northern Kentucky region. NorthKey Community Care is the oldest continuously operating community mental health center in the United States, created under the Federal Community Mental Health Center Act of 1963. 50 years ago, in 1970, a group of concerned citizens in Northern Kentucky came together to create the Friends of NorthKey, with a mission of reducing the stigma attached to mental illness. The mission of the Friends was a major undertaking. You see, prior to the creation of the community mental health centers, individuals that suffered from mental illness were largely institutionalized in deplorable facilities across this country. Prior to 1950, 90% of all hospital beds in the United States were psychiatric hospital beds. Just pause for a moment and think about that. 90% of all hospital beds across this country were psychiatric hospital beds for individuals that were labeled with mental health problems. Most of these hospitals were primarily filled with women, because women still had very few rights at that point in time and could easily be signed into a psychiatric hospital by nearly any male member of their family. Likewise, if someone suffered from epilepsy, a developmental disability, a brain injury, or they were not heterosexual, they were likely to be placed in a psychiatric hospital. Many of these individuals were locked away in psychiatric hospitals to spending the remainder of their lives living in isolation from their families and communities. So you see, when you talk about the Friends of NorthKey having a mission of reducing the stigma of mental illness, the Friends weren't taking on any small task. I want to take just a minute and paint a visual image for you of what things were like before the creation of the community mental health centers. There were nearly 7,000 patients crowded together in Kentucky's 3-state psychiatric hospital. Today, there are less than 14,000 total hospital beds in the entire state of Kentucky, and the population has increased by 35% since that time. Prior to the creation of the community mental health centers, state-ran psychiatric hospitals were purely custodial institutions. On average, there was only one physician for every 1,000 patients living in those institutions. People of all ages, adults and children, were often housed in the same hospital, which led to much abuse. Prior to the creation of the community mental health centers, patients slept toe-to-toe, side-by-side in state hospital wards that usually had 50 or more patients, with only one bathroom for every 100 patients. So when the Friends of NorthKey started working to reduce the stigma of mental illness, this was truly a major challenge. The Friends of NorthKey have stood side by side with NorthKey Community Care for the past 50 years to help support the care and treatment of thousands of citizens living in Northern Kentucky that are challenged with mental health, substance abuse, and developmental disabilities. I want to thank the Friends of NorthKey for all of their hard work over these past 50 years. I'm very proud of the work that this group has done. If you're not a member of the Friends, please take a moment and spend the $10 a year to join this important group. This group has worked tirelessly in their efforts to fight the stigma associated with mental illness since 1970, and there is still much work to be done. I also want to thank each of you for watching this presentation and being a part of celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Friends of NorthKey. Please participate in our silent auction following this presentation. NorthKey is the only regional community mental health center in the state of Kentucky that has a sister organization that raises money on our behalf, and it is truly appreciated. Please know that every dollar collected by the Friends of NorthKey goes to help some of the most needy, disadvantaged, and disabled citizens in our community, many of which are children. Please consider the Friends of NorthKey in your charitable giving and estate planning. Please think about the Friends when you're doing your long-term financial planning. We're extremely fortunate and very blessed to have an organization such as the Friends to support NorthKey's efforts to provide services to those individuals in Northern Kentucky dealing with mental health problems, substance abuse, and developmental disabilities. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Sandra George, our Chief of Services and Development at NorthKey. Sandra is going to provide you with an overview of some of our programs offered here at NorthKey.
Thank you, Dr. Nichols, and thank you all for joining us in this new way of virtually connecting with one another. While there have been excessive challenges in this year of 2020, I believe that this virtual celebration right now is a perfect example of how each of us, each of you, are moving forward the original mission of the Friends of NorthKey from 50 years ago. To do things differently, to think outside the box, to find a way to meet the need, and to prioritize the well-being of our Northern Kentucky families. With so much uncertainty in this current world of chat boxes and mute buttons, social distancing and mask wearing, I want you all to be assured of what is certain. Thousands of individuals and families are being supported on a daily basis by hundreds of NorthKey staff and volunteers like the Friends of NorthKey. Staff, volunteers, and clients have truly embraced the changes of 2020 with grace and optimism, flexibility, and resilience. To give you all the best overview of the variety, depth, and high quality of care being provided across all 8 of our Northern Kentucky counties, here is a current snapshot of some of the personalized supports we are offering across the lifespan. Right now, we have over 620 infants and toddlers with developmental delays and disabilities who are receiving early intervention services being coordinated by our First Step staff. Just today, there are over 150 children ages birth just up to 5 years old and their families that are connected with behavioral health therapists through counseling services, both on-site at our NorthKey office locations and now through our Zoom telehealth connections. Our early childhood therapists help caregivers learn how to best care for their young children with challenging behaviors during these earliest and most critical years of development. 1,500 students across over 80 schools in Northern Kentucky are directly connected to NorthKey's wide array of behavioral health services through our school-based services program. And in addition to providing on-site counseling services for children and adolescents ages kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, therapists work closely with school staff to provide recommendations and assist teachers in their support of students' emotional well-being. Now, when schools paused on-site learning in March, our school-based therapists continued and stepped up to ensure the continuity of care by transitioning counseling services that were on-site to Zoom telehealth, to telephone calls, and moving on-site, offering on-site services at one of our NorthKey office locations. Now, moving into this new school year, even with many schools continuing to operate virtually, we have ensured that each of those 80-plus schools has a NorthKey school-based therapist designated to work closely with the school counselor, directly taking referrals for new students, and continuing services for all of those that were previously connected. Similarly, in response to COVID-19, all service providers across the organization quickly adjusted and expanded the mode of service delivery to include Zoom telehealth and telephone connections. While we were able to keep all office locations open and operating for on-site services, following all safety recommendations and requirements, we also wanted to provide continued care to those who were unable to come on site or prefer to connect virtually. So in-person, phone, and Zoom telehealth visits are being offered by all treatment team providers. And the impact of this flexibility across the region is vast. Just right now, we have over 3,000 individuals currently engaged in therapy services. Over 2,200 individuals are connected with our psychiatric medical prescribers. We have over 470 individuals, both adults and children and adolescents, currently receiving behavioral health case management care coordination services. Over 330 individuals are connected to our Substance Use Intensive Outpatient Program, IOP, and our substance use groups. And over 340 individuals have received primary care services through our primary care clinics and primary care providers in Covington, Florence, and at our newest location in Carrollton. We also have over 700 individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities who are receiving specialized care coordination supports from NorthKey case managers through our IDD waiver programs. 62 individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities are connected to our adult day training programs in Pendleton, Grant, and Carroll counties. Now in July, we transitioned these previously on-site programs to a virtual Zoom telehealth program where ADT participants can log in to their computers to join the group for both a morning and afternoon session. While the daily activities of the ADT program certainly look different when connecting and supporting one another through a computer screen, the goals and mission to provide specialized life, work, and social skills trainings are continuing to thrive. I will say again, our staff, volunteers, and clients have truly embraced the changes of 2020 with so much flexibility and so much resilience. While the challenges are certainly great, the dedication to prioritize and support individuals and families with mental illness and disabilities remains steadfast. I truly thank all those involved with the Friends of NorthKey over the past 50 years, and each of you right now for stepping into the mission with us to ensure individuals and families challenged with mental illness, substance use, and disabilities have the resources and excellent care they need to live their lives to the fullest. I will now introduce Rob Vonks, our Chief of Operations and Talent Management and board member of the Friends of NorthKey.
Thank you, Sandra, for providing that insight into all of the great services NorthKey is providing to individuals and families in our community. Hi, my name is Rob Vonks, and I am the Chief of Operations and Talent Management with NorthKey Community Care, and I'm also a proud board member of the Friends of NorthKey. In continuing with the celebration of the Friends of NorthKey's 50th anniversary, the Friends would now like to recognize one of its founding members that has been intimately involved in fulfilling the Friends mission over these 50 years with the 2020 Friends of NorthKey Ray of Hope Award. That member is Mrs. Mary Wertz. Mary was a founding member of the Friends of Comprehensive Care, which later became the Friends of NorthKey. And Mary's unique talents have benefited the Friends in so many ways over these past 50 years. Mary always goes quietly about her business of helping individuals and families in need. But when she has something to say, people listen. Along with her late husband, Mr. Tony Wertz, she has introduced new members into the Friends from other community groups and has encouraged people to contribute with whatever talents they may have. Mary has been able to persuade people to donate or participate in a very non-intrusive way, which is often difficult to do at times. Over the past 50 years, Mary has been a consistent driving force who has led the Friends in working to achieve their goal of reducing the stigma associated with mental illness, substance use, and developmental disabilities. Mary, on behalf of all of the past and present members of the Friends of NorthKey, NorthKey clients, staff, and board members, please accept the 2020 Friends of NorthKey Ray of Hope Award for your 50 years of service to this organization. Thank you for your dedication and service to not only the Friends of NorthKey, but to our entire Northern Kentucky community. Earlier, you heard from Jen Dalton about all the great things the Friends have done and are doing to benefit individuals and families in our community that are experiencing challenges related to mental illness, substance use, and disabilities. For many of those individuals and families, pursuing higher education is just not an option for them for a variety of reasons. But the Friends wanted to change that. For the first time in its history, this year, the Friends created the Friends of NorthKey Scholarship Program to award a total of $5,000 to help NorthKey clients and family members of clients who would otherwise have little or no opportunity to pursue higher education or training. During the application process, the Friends received many applications, and it was a difficult decision to choose the awardees. But today, I'm extremely excited to announce the first two awardees of the Friends of NorthKey Scholarship Program. Those two individuals are Jennifer Bressler and Santana Fennell. Jennifer Bressler from Falmouth, Kentucky, will use her scholarship award to enroll in Gateway Community and Technical College, where she will study and work towards a degree in human services. Congratulations, Jennifer. Santana Fennell from Covington, Kentucky, will use her scholarship award to enroll in Cincinnati State, where she will study and work to become a pastry chef, which has been a goal of hers for over 10 years. Congratulations, Santana. I want to thank all of our scholarship applicants for applying this year, and the Friends looks forward to awarding additional scholarships in the future so that we can give more members of our community the assistance they need to pursue their higher education dreams. So far, you've heard about the Friends of NorthKey's wonderful 50 years of giving to and serving the Northern Kentucky community. You've heard about the history of the mental health system in Kentucky and the U.S., and you've heard about some of the excellent behavioral health services currently provided in our community by NorthKey Community Care and its great staff. Now, I would like to let you know how you can join in with the Friends to continue reducing the stigma associated with mental illness, substance use, and disabilities. Becoming a member of the Friends is as easy as completing a basic membership form and paying $10 in annual dues. That's it. You can access the membership form by going to the website shown on your screen. On the website, you can also find additional ways on how to contribute to the Friends, including designating the Friends as your charity in the Kroger Rewards program and also the Amazon Smile program. And finally, you can make an immediate impact by participating in this year's Friends of NorthKey 50th Anniversary online auction at bettaworld.org. The online auction will be open from September the 10th through September the 19th. To access the online auction, please visit the website on your screen. The 50th year anniversary online silent auction consists of many fabulous items and gifts that have been donated by local businesses, supporters, and NorthKey staff. In addition to the auction items that are available for you to bid on, you can participate in a raffle to win $500. You can purchase a mystery bag containing a variety of mystery prizes. You can purchase a mystery wine bottle, and NorthKey staff can participate in a variety of exciting raffles. Browse the online auction at the website on your screen to participate in and have a chance to win some of these fabulous prizes. To wrap up and kick off the Friends 50th Anniversary online auction event, on behalf of all of the members of the Friends of NorthKey and all the individuals and families that we have been able to serve over the past 50 years, thank you for your continued support, contributions, and donations to help the Friends continue to serve our Northern Kentucky community by working to reduce the stigma associated with mental illness, substance use, and developmental disabilities. Please participate in the Friends online auction available at the website on your screen so that the Friends can continue its 50 years worth of work and continue for another 50 years and beyond. Thank you for your support, and you may now start your auction bidding.